Hello and welcome back to the Highlands fishing expansion. We are in the Highlands field and there is plenty of grass in this paddock, but their bellies are looking a little bit empty. I think their trough is empty. And yes, it is. I have already brought a few bales over to here, but I don't know if they're out of anything else. So they're out of grass and they're out of water. Oh no, we've not been looking after the cows. But the sheep look all good. They seem to be holding their grass much better. Is that because there's a different number of... no, I don't think it is. There's a similar number in both paddocks. But let's start up the JCB. We're going to give the cows quite a few bales, I think. I would actually like to kind of get a barn for the cows and get some milk production going as well. But that's not necessary at the moment. Yeah, this only takes one bale at a time, so it's going to be a little bit tricky fitting two bales in at once, but we'll just let that take the grass bale. It's not grass, is it? It's hay. Yes, it is hay. They think the hay is better off for them, isn't it? Yeah, hay, 80%. Very good. Yeah, we will need to give them water as well. I don't know if that tanker is full, but we shall see. Let's go and get another 2 or so bales. I don't know if that would fill it. Yeah, 2 bales is about half, so at least 3 will fill it. There is the grass for the cows. Let's see if we have the... yes, the New Holland. That is finished with the spraying in this field. So that can get folded up. Yeah, I believe we are good for the field so far. Yeah, all sprayed. Yep, that looks good. And if we come to the precision farming, yeah, all our fields are pretty much good on the pH and the nitrogen, which is good to see. Yield is a little bit varied. Are these ones... Oh, we don't have the soil information for these fields. Oh, I thought we did. Yes, buy that and purchase soil information for that one as well. So let's see. Yeah, there's quite a bit of variation in what we have. Yeah, most of this 35 that used to be a grass field is salty clay, so not great, but it is a field that we can use. So yeah, the fields are looking good for now. I don't know why we keep buying it. I don't know what's going on with this. Anyway, we do possibly need to fertilize the grass field. I don't know if we can. We'll give it a go. But one thing I do know that we will need to get underway is the stone production. Because the castle now requires stones, as we found out in the last episode. So that is something we will need to get running. The The sawmill's probably run out as well. But we will obviously be feeding that with wood as and when we can. But let's put this away, and then we'll head up to the castle and then find out how we set up the stone production. The castle. It's currently on step 3 out of 65, and it has long planks and wooden beams already, but it requires 10,000 litres worth of stones, and I think that's just for this step. Let's have a look on the map. Is this? Nope, that's the vegetable production. Not going to help us with stones. The selling stone... Ah, the quarry. That sounds like the thing that we need. So, the Kinlaig quarry. How does this work? We can buy it. I don't know how much it is to buy. £235,000. Yeah, not got the money for that at this moment in time. So we will have to lease it for £643 a day. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. So we're now leasing the quarry. And it looks like all we need to do is bring water over here. 5,000 litres worth. Now, I don't know. Is our tanker a 5,000 litre tanker? I think it might be a little bit bigger, actually. Barrels. This is the tanker that we have. 8,000 litres. Yeah, so we have got a big enough tanker. Otherwise, we're going with a dollied truck tanker. So let's find the New Holland again. And we'll connect up to the tanker and deliver water to the quarry. The quarry. How do we unload this? Ah, it's already taking it out of the tanker. That's very good indeed. Let's this is an interesting quarry. It is digging into the mountainside, but it is a stone quarry, so that is where you're going to get the stone from. Ooh, there's a little ramp. I wonder if we can go up this. Yes. Yes, this is very exciting. Very precarious as well. Don't fall down the hole. Yeah. Lots of digging work has gone on here. Probably need to just turn the engine off. Head on into the productions. Quarry, stone, storing. I don't know if it wants big stones. I don't think it did it? If we go back to the castle. Castle stones. Okay, so how do we turn them into castle stones? Is there a refinery process on that? Sawmill? No, that's not what we need. The biogas plant? No. Stonemason. Ah, stonemason. So we drop the stone off here, and it turns it into castle stones, I think. How does one do that? I'm going to go with a lease. I'm going to guess this is quite expensive. How much would it be? Yes, quite expensive indeed. Lease. Okay, a little bit more expensive than the stones, but at least we have the stones. Now, the quarry, we will set that to distributing and activate that. So that will be creating our, well, big stones that then will distribute it hopefully to the production over here. We don't need roof shingles just yet. We just need castle stones. So we'll set that to storing and activate that. Missing material. Ah, yes, well, this will be working through 2 liters already. Once it's got up to 1,000, it will send a load over. So that is all in progress. So we don't have to worry about that. We'll just need to pick up the castle stones when they are ready, which I don't think is going to be in May. I will just double check. Like, we are on a very slow speed at the moment. I think all the fields were sorted, weren't they? So we are just waiting for them to grow. I don't believe there was much more we needed to look at. If we come into here, let's just check up on the fish price, because I know we do have a lot of fish waiting. The salmon. Okay, so it is July that is the best price. And trout, yeah, same. So realistically, the sooner we get to there, the better. Yeah. The wood has run out, so we probably should go and give that a little bit of more wood now. The offshore fish farm, yep, it's still stocked up very well, so that is producing. This is not doing too well. It's actually got backlog, which is fine. So we'll just deactivate those for now. We will have to reactivate them later on when we have the fish food. But yeah, everything is looking all good. We'll just need to set up a little bit of wood for the sawmill to keep that going. And then we'll come back here to collect some stones, some castle stones. So we got the trailer. And we're going to take it back up to the top field. Loaded up with a little bit more wood to take over to the sawmill. And I'm not actually sure what we're going to be doing with a lot of the offcut bits. I think we might use a wood chipper at some point, but I don't know when we will get that, because at some point this crop, this field that we've just sowed will germinate, and that will mean we can't really go in it unless we're able to create a little kind of corridor down to the farm. That could be possible. I mean, it's not going to be too difficult. We've got a lot of tree stumps here. Ooh, don't want the fishing rod. Let's just get rid of the stumps here. Yeah, so if we come down here, we will be able to exit the fields and go around, which will be a fabulous thing. In fact, we can get rid of this bush here and a couple of these others. So let's get a couple more of these trees cleared and put onto the trailer. our second load of logs to the sawmill. Don't know, are those all in? Don't think they are. I'll just spin around. But yeah, we delivered one load before. It did turn out that we had a little bit of an accident with the logs. They don't like to be stacked on top of each other on the trailer. So that's the reason why we have to do it in 2 loads. We have been stacking up some of the wood over here. Just push the wood chips out of the way. We will head on back to the farm and then sleep through till June. And hopefully the sawmill and the other productions, like the stonemason and the quarry, would have produced some materials for the castle. Actually, we'll just double check now to see if the castle has produced any... the stonemason has created any stones yet. Yes, it is getting through castle stones slowly. But yeah, we will obviously need a little bit of a backstop to that. Yeah, it is castle stones rather than just big rocks. So I don't know when it will be ready to take. So we'll take this back to the farm. We'll sleep through till June. Hopefully that gives us enough materials in the various productions. I think if we come back to the sawmill, I'll just make sure. Yes, sawmill, 43,000 43,000 litres. Yeah, that is good. Did we... Are they active still? Yes, I think they are still active. You can see they are totting up slowly. Hello, Walter. We are just popping into the house. And we will sleep through till June. Now, June is not the month for the fish just yet, but July will be. I think the price will be very close. We have lost quite a bit of money there. But I think if we come back to high purchase, yeah, 20,000 a month, and that would roughly correspond to what we had out. The finances here. Yeah, there's a lot of money going out. So we do need to make some more money back with the fish. But that just won't be too long. In fact, actually, when is the best time to sell our crops, if we have any? I don't think we actually do. I'm just looking at the trailer. I just wondered if we had any still. Nope, we don't have any crops. That is good to see. But as we are here, we might as well come into this menu just to see how well all of the fields are growing. 23 and 22 are almost done, which is good to see. The grass field is actually almost ready to harvest, I think. That is also nice. But if we come on down to... Oh, it's not going to be that one, is it? It's going to be... Is it this? Yes. Are there any stones? Yes, there are. There are 4 pallets of stones to go up to the castle. That is good to see. Right. That is fantastic. So we're going to need to bring a trailer over here. We'll use this one and we'll take them up to the castle to start processing. And yes, the field has started to grow with the grass. We are here at the stonemason with the 4 pallets of stones, castle stones. So, yeah, we're very strong, so we can lift the pallets up onto the trailer. So there's the first one. Here is the second pallet. Looks like the stones are encased in chicken wire. Yeah, these would be very heavy pallets, I think. Does it actually tell us the weight of them? 400 kilograms. 400 kilograms. Wow. So almost half a ton. Yeah. That is quite heavy. So it's actually taking the stones and then I think polishing them and shaping them correctly. Is there another one to spawn? I will have a look in a moment. It doesn't really give you the information once you've picked the pallet up. 738. Yeah, so there is another one that will be spawning soon. So let's just speed time up to see if that will spawn. And it is raining. That is very nice indeed. Right, there we go. The next pallet, yeah, there's not going to be another one for a while. So, there we go. 5 pallets of castle stones. I believe that's half of what we need at the moment, but that will get it going at least. And now, up to the castle. We have arrived at the castle with our lovely castle stones. So let's go and take those off. £21,000. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. That does help us out quite a bit. If we come over to here, you can see that we've now given it 5,000 litres worth of castle stones. So it can continue on with its steps. We're going to need to keep the stones coming at a fairly decent rate, I think. But I think that's going to do us for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And in the next episode, maybe we'll see a little bit more progress on the castle. Until next time, I will see you in the next one.